Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Storm Chasing here on our New England Sports Nation YouTube channel here on YouTube. This is the second storm chasing video I'm making. Excuse me, can't talk. This is my second storm chasing video I am making on May 3rd, 2025. Second one of the day. First one we just caught a base that didn't look that cool. Now it's the real deal. The main line is coming through, and there it is right there. That is your storm. So we are going to go, we can actually, since it's straight to our northwest, we can go south and east here. Let's start going east first. So the storm is behind me. It's right there. Not severe one, but there is some scattered lightning on it. I might have heard some rumbles of thunder when I was inside the house. Lightning not present. It's probably, I would say, maybe 20, 30 miles away. But yeah, there is the storm right there. Definitely a lot better structure than the first storm chasing video I made about an hour ago. And there's more storms behind it as well that are forming. There's actually a lot of storms forming behind it. So maybe we could have, like I said in the first video, we could have a third storm chasing video today, May 3rd, 2025. It is a busy day in New England for severe storms. And like I've been saying every video, we are still about a month away from actual storm chasing season. It's from June 1st to September 1st. That is storm chasing season. That's pretty much when, that's usually the 3 months of the most active severe weather for New England annually. And there's your storm. Wow. I can see a rain shaft. Actually, either that's a rain shaft or that's the sun going through the clouds. It's either or. It could be both, actually. Let me actually move a little bit forward here. You can see, I'm going to tilt the camera here. It is right there. There is your storm. Sorry, I'm in the way a little bit, but there's Connor.
Hi.
There's your storm right there. That is the storm. It's not severe warned, but definitely it does have some lightning on it. This is the base, right here. A pretty small base. Usually when you have bases, they're pretty big. This one is quite, smaller than normal. And like I said earlier, look at that. You can see some, sun rays. I know. There's some sun rays over there. I don't know if that's I'm leaning towards that sun rays than a rain shaft. It could be rain shaft because there is some heavy rain on this. There could be some tiny, tiny hail. There is a tiny, tiny hail core on it. This storm is not going to directly hit here. It's going to move to the north. But if you saw the first one, I said that storm was moving to the north by like 40, 50 miles. This one is probably going to miss us around maybe 10, 20 miles. So a lot closer, as you can see, because this is a lot better. This is a lot better structure than the first storm chasing video. You actually barely even saw the storm. But this one is definitely a lot closer, and like I said, there's more storms forming behind it, which wasn't even forecasted that I saw this morning, because I checked the forecast this morning for the storms, and I didn't see storms forming behind this storm that we're looking at right now. And there's not just one, there is multiple storms. So so if any storm comes in about 20 miles of my area, I'll be able to storm chase it as long as the sun hasn't set, because I can't storm chase at night. You won't see anything, so that'd be a waste. And it's more dangerous at night, so. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna get a better look south. I'm heading south now. This definitely looks a lot better south. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna show you guys yet because this thing looks insane. Look behind you, Connor.
Whoa.
Yeah, that thing looks insane. Yeah, okay, the south view is definitely better than the east view. Oh, yeah. Which it makes sense because that we're looking north, so. Yeah, oh wow. We might be able to see some lightning from this thing. I'm not going to show you guys yet, because if I tilt the camera, you guys will be able to see it before I show you, so keep it a little secret. Oh, that thing looks amazing. I don't know if it beats from the first storm chasing video. That structure was amazing. This one is probably the darkest I've ever seen so far this year. But I feel like the first storm chasing video, that one was more organized, because this storm is not that big. Oh, I could definitely see a rain shaft in that. Yeah. I don't see any lightning. We would probably be able to see lightning if it dropped a lightning bolt, but I don't. No, we should be safe. It's like about 10, 20 miles to the north here. We should be fine from lightning. I couldn't confirm if I heard thunder before recording this. I heard like rumbles. It could have been a plane, because a lot of planes fly over. So, could have been that. I'm not sure. And there is your storm right there. I'm going to show you guys. And there it is. So, you can see the dark base. It's actually, wow, this thing is moving really fast. I can see the clouds moving from my naked eye. That's moving very fast. There's your rain shaft right there. Yeah, that is a rain shaft. I can tell. It's right there. That is the core of the storm. There might even be some small hail in there. I did see some pink on the radar. But there's a birthday party going on over there. Well, hopefully it's about... Oh, no, this storm is not going to hit us, so... I was about to say that maybe they should go inside, but I just realized the storm is going to go north of us, so they should be fine. Happy birthday to them, whoever's birthday it is. Anyways, there's your storm. A lot darker. This is probably the darkest storm I've seen from the clouds from this storm this year, I should say. And then there's your rain shaft. Where it looks like the sun is, that's where your rain shaft is, right there. Before I head in, I want to actually go farther down the road here before the storm moves away. And I want to see if I can get the best view I can on this thing. And like I said, there's storms forming behind it. Yeah, there it is. Right. Yeah, that looks insane. Look at that. I'm going to move out of the way for a second. Yeah.
That is so dark.
Yeah, that is... Can I move out of the frame for a second real quick? Look at that. You get a thumbnail for that right there. That's an awesome looking storm right there. You can see right... Can't get my finger. That's where the rain core is of the storm. There's your base, and the lightning would be behind those trees right there. Yeah, the storm is moving. This is a very fast-moving storm. Look at the rain shaft already is moving to the east. Yeah, this is a very, very fast-moving storm here. Looks like I got out just in time, so I didn't miss it. Wow, look how much bigger the rain shaft got right there. The dark part of the storm was like right here, and now it's all the way over there already. It's moving so fast. It's probably moving at like highway speeds. So the lightning... Is that thunder?
Sound like it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was thunder right there. Very quiet. You guys probably didn't hear that. That was so quiet. All right, I'm going to go right here. This tree might be in the way of this viewing point, but this is as far south as I can get because the road turns towards the east. Oh! That's thunder. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. Yep.
That was a little bit louder. I don't know if you guys heard that. That was a louder rumble. That was definitely thunder. Okay. So that's the first time I ever got thunder on camera. There's more.
Again, yeah.
That's the first time I ever caught thunder on camera. If you guys heard it, I heard it. Connor heard it. Yeah, we should probably head in. But there's the final look at the storm. Of course, the biggest tree in the neighborhood has to be in the way. But there it is right there. That's where the thunder came from. That's where the lightning would be, the darkest part of the storm. Then your rain shaft right there. So, and maybe a new storm forming right there. I can see some dark clouds right there. Or that might be part of this storm as well. Because there's multiple storms everywhere. There's storms following it behind it. But I'm going to head in. This rain shaft, there's the rain shaft right there. You can clearly see where the rain is of this storm is. And then that's where your lighting would be. Right behind that house there. So, I'm going to head back inside. It's not going to rain. This storm is going to move us to the north. But definitely a lot closer. Because you can see the rain shaft. You guys heard thunder. Connor heard the thunder. Yeah. So that's double confirmation. So that was definitely thunder. Multiple rounds of thunder. So yeah, I'm going to head back inside. I'll come back out here if another storm gets here in the viewing point, which is like 20 miles or less before the sun sets. Because we got about maybe like 2 hours till the sun sets. So there's still a little bit of time. There's some more thunder. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but yeah, multiple rumbles of thunder. Not crazy loud, just because the storm is moving to the north. And there's here. If I could flip the camera right there, there's your base right there. Rain shaft, and then the lightning would be just behind this house here, where that dark part of the storm is. So, very clear. Organized small. This is a very small thunderstorm. This is not it was forecasted to be a giant line, and it was a giant line when it first formed outside of New England. Then it came into New England, and it kind of broke apart, and this storm kind of stayed strong while the other part of the line kind of broke off. And we actually got lucky that this part of the line actually stayed strong, or else this storm would not have happened. Yeah, that could be another one right there. That could be another base. That is a different storm, probably, because the storms... Oh, Bunny. Look at the bunny. Hi, Bunny. Sorry I scared you. But that could be a different storm for me because there's storms forming behind that storm right there. There's your rain shaft and the whole storm itself. So I'm going to head back inside because I did hear multiple rounds of thunder. I don't think lightning will get as far south as here. But just to be safe, I'm going to head back inside. I captured, this is a long storm chasing video too, 10 minutes. So yeah, that's going to do it for the second storm chasing video of May 3rd, 2025. I don't know if I'm going to be uploading all of these on May 3rd. But these are all recorded on May 3rd. So that's the second one. Possibly a third one, maybe even a fourth one. It all depends. See, there's the sunset, so that's how much daylight we have left. It's almost down, and that could be the next storm right there. So if that storm can come in and be strong and get here before sunset, I almost walked into a bee, then we can do another storm chasing video. But that's it for this storm chasing video. Definitely a lot better than the first one. We heard thunder. That's the first time ever this year. So check that off the list. And sometimes, I don't know if I forgot last year, but I know a couple times I've caught lightning on camera or saw it, but sometimes the camera doesn't pick it up because the lens is kind of trash. But I definitely saw lightning while recording sometimes. We haven't got that yet. We haven't got it from that storm. We heard the thunder, but we didn't see any lightning. So we've yet to see lightning. So thank you guys for watching. I'm going back inside, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody.